Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another video. We are back on the cowboy build, doing some emergency repairs. So we found some more structural problems. I knew there was some structural issues at the bottom, but I didn't know how bad the top was. Yesterday we removed lost the remaining part of that old boiler that was on the wall, and then we took off all the plaster off the top of the window. We took the window out actually because it was all rotten and everything, and then we've just uncovered just another mess, which is what we keep on finding here. So let me show you guys what we've got. And also now we found another mess in the next room next door, which is the separate toilet. So we're going to be addressing two of those rooms today. That's the plan. So I'm going to show you what it looks like and explain what we're going to be doing. All right, guys, so here is where the window was. We already knew we had issues here down the bottom because we sorted it from the outside already. We had the wall that had dropped from outside when the original guys who messed up the steel and dropped the house. So we already knew of this. Now, when we took the old boiler off the wall, which was here, you can see the flue here. We were actually planning to keep this hole where the flue was. If you guys notice, the electrician had already put in this cable for the extract fan 3/4 cable. So the plan was that it was going to go in that same hole, the vent. Now, found inside the wall that there was actually a vent pipe there originally, which is right underneath the lintel. The lintel was literally sitting on that piece of pipe. So whoever's put that pipe in at some point just cut it right underneath the lintel, which is no good. So it should have been further over or somewhere below or whatever, or ideally away. So we found that this wooden lintel is all rotten. So we're going to replace that. We need to take that vent out. We need to take a load of this brickwork out here and try to fix it up within reason as best as we can. We've also got the wall plate rotten. The section of the wall plate is rotten here. So likely there's been water getting in from the bath above, because there is the bathroom above, and it's probably getting inside the wall and it's rotted that lintel. So that's what we found yesterday, and the plan was to work on that today. So I already got my acros, got loads of acros, we've got strong boys, so we're gonna start working on this now. Because our ceiling is already here, we're gonna have to cut a section of the ceiling out so we can get the strong boys in, because I want to get the strong boys in above the wooden lintel, or above the wall plate should I say, which you don't really need this wooden wall plate sandwiched in between. So we have to cut some of the ceiling. We're going to put one on that side and we're going to put one on that side. So that's there. Now we started stripping out the last room, which we hadn't stripped out, which was the separate toilet. So we've taken all the tiles off the wall here, you guys can see, and taken the ceiling down as well. Started taking the ceiling down. So this is a similar situation, if you guys can see, and the window, same thing again. If I can get a bit closer, sorry there's no light in here at the moment, but we can see all this wall plate section here has been rotted away. It's running across into the other side. Also, this one doesn't even have a wooden lintel, I don't think, or does it? Or maybe it's just rotten. Let's see if we can see what we got in here. Oh yes, we do. So we actually have, and this is the wood. This is so soft, it's literally, this is the wooden lintel. See if I can show you guys in my hand. This is the leftovers of the wooden lintel. As you can see it going into dust. So that wooden lintel has to come out, which is basically this one up here. That's it here. There's more bits of it. It's all falling out. So we need to put an acro, strong boy right up there, and probably one up there to be honest, and then we need to take all this out and just try and see what we can do. Some of these joists we might need to strengthen as well. It's just water was probably coming down from the bathroom and kitchen above for years left, you know. Just, I keep saying this in videos, I can't stress it enough. Once you have water issues, rotten, you have to deal with them. You can't just leave them, because they're going to cause you so much problems. You can see in this corner here as well, this is what's left over of this timber joist here. Look, this is supposed to be a timber stud. So the studs are supposed to look like this, and this is what's left over in that corner. It's literally just rotted to bits. So that is the results of water damage left, coming down from a bath or whatever and just leaving it. Yeah, so we got a lot to do. So we're gonna try and start getting some macros in, stripping some of this stuff out. We'll go for lunch and then we come back. We'll get some lintels and we're going to try and see if we can do a little bit of brickwork. Bricks are all totally out. The mortar's like bonding. It looks like bonding. All the properties have gone. A lot of the outside walls were like that. That's why it's been getting water so much. And just washed any sort of cement out of it. I think we'll get the wall plate out without damaging next door. It's literally out now. That's the old lintel. This here is coming out, so we're going to have to take this out from the outside and re-brick that up from outside. Be as gentle as possible with this without using the hammer too much. and the ends, but what we can do is we've got the kitchen above, which we've got access to the floor. You can drop some timbers in from above. Now it would be easier to do that from above. So for now we're just going to break up where they need to break up, and we'll deal with those floor joists from above. Alright guys, so here we are from the outside. I've just put in an acro up here, so you guys can see this thing is just about to fall off. So when we took the window off, it's just collapsed. But you can see, look, all this is the damage that was caused in the house here. So I mean, all we can do is bit at a time. We did deal with once upon a time when we were working here, all this section we took out and sort of had to just re-brick up, but we're going to now focus on this section up here. So for now we're just going to take this part off, just so that it's not going to collapse and fall down. We've got an acro just above there as well. My bird here. Little birds. Little birds. Nice. Get this on there. This now. I want to come down his woman, you know?
I'm telling you.
Just for him.
Selfish.
More in there as well. There's one here. If it's a bad man. So guys, we're finished for today. It's crazy hot. Today's like supposed to be 32 degrees or something. It's like the hottest day of the year. So we've been struggling, but we've managed to get a lot done. These walls were worse than I thought. It was really, really bad. So we've had to do a lot of work. We've not completed it fully, but we've done enough today. Tomorrow we'll be back. We're going to finish it. We also got to do the other window, which Ken has already prepared by taking the window out, taking the bad bricks down. We're ready to do that. We've got all our materials already. So tomorrow we'll crack on with this. So let me show you guys what we did so far. I'll show you what else we've got to do. So this is where we are, guys. So what have we done? We did put in a lintel. As you guys can see, we've put in this concrete lintel. I took out brickwork around, I ended up taking all the brickwork off around where that flue was. And what we've done is we've put a bit of ducting pipe in there and I basically bricked around it. So we pretty much bricked from here upwards to get the lintel in. We did some brickwork above the lintel as well, as you guys can see. And this is where I ended up. So I've got a little bit more to do. And then obviously I need to carry it across into the toilet next door. So you can see here, we've got a rotten joist that we need to sort out there and there. We'll do those from above because we've got access from the kitchen, which is stripped out already. We need to take some floorboards out and we're going to see if we can splice into these joists and just strengthen them basically by adding a parallel joist to it. So this is all ending up being extra work that we didn't really prepare for. So this is where we're at anyways. The best we can do with it at the moment. We've also put in some treated timber around the door, or around the window, sorry, should I say, around the window frame. This whole thing has dropped and sagged, so we had to try and level this area here. We had to try and level this area here with some brick. So at least we've got the window level. On the outside, you can see the state of this window sill. So this is gonna have to come out, but it can be done after here is done. So it's not holding us up. We've got to break this out and we're gonna have to sort it out. It's all sloping down that way as well. So we're gonna have to figure something out with that stone. What I'm thinking here, I actually might end up taking it out and then I think we might frame it and cast a concrete lintel in situ. That will be level there. So I think that might be what I do. We'll break that all one out and we'll do that. So that's another job. We still got here to sort out. It's not much we can do with this. We're gonna try and, it's all solid. It's just dropped. None of the bricks are shifting. So it may be a fill it up sort of thing, fill up the holes, fill up all the mortar joints and stuff, and maybe put some sand and cement plaster over it. That's all we can do again to try and sort of save this area here. But otherwise, the rest of the wall is actually sound, so that should be fine. I'm going to show you guys what the toilet looks like next door. So this is the toilet side here. You guys can see we put some acros in here again, and you can see a bit better the state of some of these joists. So let me see if I can get a bit closer up there to show you. You can see this joist is, look how it's completely rotted out, and so was this one here as well. So we've got about like 3 or 4 joists to sort out. Again, we're going to sort these from above. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to brick up. The brickwork is not as bad on this side, so you can see Kenneth's already taken this all out. So what we need to do is we need to put a lintel across here and then just brick the rest of that up to where it needs to be, and then we're going to go up from above a couple of days later and sort the joist out, double them up next to each other. But that's basically what we're going to do for this section. And then that would be in here. We're going to replace this timber joist here, which is completely rotted out. So we need to put a new stud joist there as well. We'll do that at the same time. Then we can basically get into this room, sort of clean it all up, get some plasterboard in it, and then we're good to go. And that is basically, guys, where we are at. So we are out of here. It's boiling hot. We'll be back tomorrow, as I said, and then we'll try and see if we can finish up all these structural issues. Then we can let this set for a couple of days and sort out the floor joists, and then we can take the acros out, and then we've got, solid sort of stable kitchen and bathroom area to work with. So guys, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. We shall see you guys soon on the Cowboy Build. Take care. Thanks for watching.